What is up, YouTube? Jordan A back in the building. I decided to start this recording. First, I want to say thank you for my my first review. I'm gonna make this NBA 2K22 review as well for my GM mode, because everybody else is doing my career. Few people do my team. I do play the my career mode, but I'm older. I'm 43. I've been playing this game for 23 years, ever since 2K, the original on the Dreamcast back in '99. So association mode / my GM mode, this has always been my first mode. I enjoy picking a real NBA team when, you know, the roster is going to be different, you know, because they're going to make trades. But before the season starts, pick an NBA team, run them through and win the championship, whatever. Then I jump right into my career. I don't play my team. I don't play multiple seasons of this mode. I don't change the logo, move the team. I just don't. It's always going to be. If a year ever comes where they don't include my GM on NBA 2K, that's the year that I stop buying this game. Point blank, period. So, I definitely want to thank y'all. The YouTube universe. I'm at 1,400 plus views for my review for this. And I think that's only because a lot of other people was just so late. As far as IGN and GameStop, you know, they came out with their reviews a little bit late, so I got mine. Plus, I did label it for the MyGM mode. There are still MyGM players out there. So shout out to the MyGM players. You know what I'm saying? Not the, I still haven't thrown one of those all game yet. It's not just the ones that just, you know, buy 2K and play my career and leave it at that. So, with that being said, I did start.
Has made a name for himself on defense. Viewed as a superstar stopper. Well, he's earned it with his play.
They get it back. Jordan, another shot.
I could have finished that with DeAndre. I don't know why I didn't.
And they double up Davis for three. Westbrook. And that one falls.
But anyway, I did on that first review. I started playing the game at a superstar level, which was definitely not smart. I never do that. I always start out normally at the all-star level of the game. I started out at superstar level. I lost my first 2 games. I bumped it back down to all-star. I think I just had my aha moment last night, because right now I got the Lakers. Yes, sir. Getting that timing down, you understand? Getting that timing down for that aggressive dunk. But I started, love the 5G slam cam as well. But I did, I bumped it down. I bumped it down to all-star, where it's the default mode of the game. I think I had my aha moment last night, which it actually came a little bit sooner, because I didn't, the first weekend I bought this game, I did buy it the day before it came out. I went to GameStop. I'm an old school gamer, so I might do certain digital games, but for the most part, if I have to have a choice between digital and physical, I will always go physical copy. And I do not trade my games in when I'm done with them. I just keep them. I love to look at my stack.
Working on Williams. Bazemore.
But I had a moment. You know, I was playing this game like it was NBA 2K21. And it is not. They did make quite a few changes as far as the game speed, the contact, the blew the timing. Man, that would have been nice. But as far as the game speed, the contact, for me, NBA 2K20, I missed way too many layups. Too many bunnies, and both my career and my GM mode, too many bunnies. I did take that aiming off and just made it, you know, so it was just about the timing. But I missed way too many layups in NBA 2K20, too many for me to be comfortable. I feel like they definitely upgraded it this year. Your layup percentage is definitely a lot higher. I love the aggressive dunk. You know, I'm just got to get used to that timing, using down, because it used to be up for basic, right for power, down for reverse, and left for fancy. Now it's up, basic, right, power, left, fancy, and down is aggressive. And you have to, that timing has to be pretty much almost perfect in order to get those dunks to go down. Now, Like I said, I bumped down from the Superstar mode to the All-Star mode. I never go above Superstar. Never. When playing 2K. Never, ever. And man, you don't put Hall of Fame, you gotta put Hall of Fame. How about you Hall of Fame and suck my dick? Get the fuck out of here with that Hall of Fame shit. Hall of Fame players, people that love to play on Hall of Fame, in my opinion, in my professional 2K opinion, they love to rely on computer defense, where they just sag off. They sag off the
shoots from the high post.
Man, they sag off whoever's control. This is what they do. This is computer defense. See how LeBron's probably guarding Maledon? Ooh, damn. 3 each other. They still, I'm talking. And meanwhile, they coming back. The computer is insane. The computer difficulty level is insane this year. Oh, man, I should have went around. But the computer difficulty level is insane. The AI is insane. It's insanely difficult this year. People that play Hall of Fame defense, they like to play defense like this. And whoever the ball controller is, especially when you're playing against another person, they don't guard the ball handler. They guard the big man next to the rack, and they just take their chances. Now, we all know that, 2K over the years, we know that they've probably stepped up to, avoid that, whatever. You got a better chance of guarding the ball handler or whatever the case may be. But still, when you play on Hall of Fame defense, the AI is like, get the fuck out of here, you're not scoring on me, period. Meanwhile, the computer AI is going to make 85% of their shots. And I play all 82 games of this season. I play all 82 games. I'm not going to front if it comes to the point where my squad is losing in the playoffs and I'm not going to win a championship. I will dumb the difficulty down. I'll drop down to another difficulty level if need be.
They get it back. Pocket 2, and they double up James.
I will dumb the difficulty level down a bit. I won't simulate over and force a win. I won't control the computer team and make them do dumb stuff so I can win the game, but I won't save it. I invest a lot of time into this mode. I'm going to win the championship with whatever team I decide to play with. I like to look at it like I'm foreshadowing the future of the actual NBA season. And you want to know what? A few times it's worked out, except for when Toronto won. And then all the Golden State years, because I'm just not going to play with fucking Golden State, period. But I think I went so far as to give this an 8 out of 10 on my initial review walkthrough. But Melo, but I have upped that. I'm going to just go ahead and up that to an official 9 out of 10. Like I said, I had my aha moment. It had something to do with gameplay, some of my pick and roll plays, and I am calling plays more now than I ever have in any other 2K game that's ever been created. I will come down with Westbrook. I will call plays, just depending on what the situation is.
Now Westbrook, he's got 16.
There. All right, I got AD running around like a fucking madman. Good shot, AD. But I've been calling plays. I'm just getting more into the mechanics. I'm starting to notice what I feel like my aha moment was. I'm starting to notice that little bit of space you get when you do, certain dribbles, or you do a hezzy dribble, or you do whatever, just to create that space from your opponent, so that you can, drive by him and not just dunk on him, because it is definitely more difficult to get a dunk off in this version. Damn it. I don't never really remember it being this difficult.
The shot by Maledon, no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not not sure.
They are double teaming
offensively as they try to get
the shit out of AD.
Davis finds Howard. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And plenty of contact on the shot.
Go up there. I should have went up with that instead of pump faking.
Against Oklahoma City.
Just excellent recognition by Anthony Davis.
That was another thing about 2K21, the free throws. My free throws in 2K21 was 50% at best. It didn't matter who the fuck I was shooting with. And with the meter on, you know, for years, pretty much from the year that they introduced the shot meter, I used to turn it off. For many years, I would just turn it off. And I would just basically leave it to releasing at the top of whoever I was shooting with the top of their jumper. I'm letting the shot go. And that's how I used to work on it. And it worked. It worked a lot of years. But you know, now the shot meter over the last, I'll probably say since 2K17, maybe say 17, I said, well, I'm gonna just fucking leave it because it's too many different, you know, everybody, a lot of players shoot the ball different. You know, it's not too many that shoot the ball the same. So, you know, I just decided to go ahead and leave it on, and I've been dealing with it ever since.
Outside Westbrook on the wing, Davis, and they double up Davis.
Yeah,
outside
they are
Anthony.
doubling.
Bazemore on the wing. Outside Anthony. Davis kicks to Westbrook.
They are doubling the shit out of AD. Damn, good board to White. Melo! I wonder if we'll hear that in the LA Arena this year. We should. I used to use that all the time back in, that's probably NBA 2K8. When they had first got AI, I would use the Nuggets and bust ass.
35 seconds left
and
in the third
every
quarter.
time I hit a shot with Melo, my online opponents used to hate it because I hit a shot with Melo, you was going to hear it. That's exactly what you was going to hear. You know, and it was the way what it was. But get that shit out of here.
Anthony left side to the paint. Davis kicks to Anthony. Howard setting the pick for Anthony. Over Maladon. Offensive rebound.
Good board to White.
And so it's the Los Angeles.
Damn, I should have took another timeout, but I think I gave this an 8. I think I just gave it an 8 out of 10. You know, but I'm gonna bump that up to officially to a 9.5 and just leave it at that. I love it. I really do love it. Like I said, I had my aha moment. I'm starting to run plays now. I'm using the pick and roll better. I'm using the screens better, controlling whether they screen away from. I'm just using more offensive control than I've ever used in any 2K before. I love the commentary. I love the guest commentators. I love the spectators. I've seen a few new animations, not a whole lot. I love the new dunking mechanics. I haven't thrown an alley-oop yet. I haven't even attempted to throw an alley-oop yet. And to be honest with you, as potent as the alley-oops was in NBA 2K20, believe it or not, I didn't throw too many in that one as well. When I started playing my career, I threw more because of the point factor that was associated with it or whatever. But
Lakers leading by 7. Taking a look at Los Angeles.
Like I said, I had my aha moment, and I had it a lot earlier than what I normally have it.
Out there with Kent Bazemore, and it's Anthony in at the 3 spot. Now here's Anthony. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander.
Good shot, Melo. But yeah, overall, they did an outstanding job with this 2K.
Dort against Anthony, and the shot.
Melo. Starting to get these little half spin, you know what I'm saying, in the paint, finish jumpers and getting the timing down. But really, my biggest aha, and you probably won't notice this unless you are playing this mode, which, you know, most people don't. You know, I'll probably say it's about 80% of y'all. As soon as you turn the game on, the first thing you do is go to a board, the White.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent.
But I say it's probably 80 to 85% of y'all now.
Now here's Bazemore. Davis down low. He's guarded by Williams.
But y'all go right to my career, and you start your career with your guy, and y'all go ahead and go from there, or whatever the case may be. I am not that dude. Like I said, I played in my GM mode. I play all 82 games, and then when I'm finished playing all 82 games with all of the VC that I earned from my GM mode. Damn, I spend that on my career, dude, before I play my first game, and I typically earn anywhere between 70 to 75,000, just depending on pretty much how long the playoffs go. But I earn every bit of VC. I don't just spend my money and just go buy my career player. I earn them. I earn them up to about 75 grand and 75K, and then if I feel it's necessary to do so, I will of course start to spend some money. But I'm really enjoying 2K now. The weekend I got it, it came out that Friday of September 10th, I believe. I got it on the 9th. I came home, I played one exhibition game, and then, which I lost. I got blown the fuck out. I lost horribly. Then I played a My GM game. I also lost. Got blown the fuck out pretty bad. And then my son came over, who is 13, and who is one of those players that who goes specifically to building his My Career guy and getting them all built up. So the whole weekend he was over here, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. He stayed the night Sunday night as well, and I took him to school Monday morning. But I didn't get any playing time in through the weekend. And then when I did get on Saturday night, I believe, well, Friday night I got on to play, he has switched so much stuff because I'm letting him use my profile. His profile, for some reason, continues to say that the 2K server is down. And he spent about $70 on his My Career player last year. 40 of it was his, 30 of it was mine. And it got to a point where whenever he would try to log on to play it, it would just tell him the server was down. And he got frustrated. I told him to pick up the telephone, call 2K support, even though he was going to have to wait. And he would be able to, good shit, Dwight. And told him he would be able to, get a refund, and they would let him know what was going on, but he never did it, and I told him I wasn't going to do it, so he just never did it. So I let him use my profile this year, which is something that I do not do. My profile is my profile on all of my systems. And, I love my son. He's my only son. He's 13 years old. He tends to disagree with me just like his mother does, or did, my ex-wife did, which really annoys the shit out of me more than anything. But at the same time, he's all I got. Damn it. So, but I let him use my profile so that way, won't nothing happen to his My Career. And he's having a lot of fun with it. He's definitely loving the mode. He's been telling me some stuff about it. But when I got on the game Friday night, after him being up to like 3 o'clock in the fucking morning, I actually went to bed early Friday. Got up early Saturday morning about 2:45, had my alarm set, and he was still on the game. So that's how I knew that he was, really enjoying it. He was there having a conniption fit because he couldn't win, online, and he couldn't, it was certain things that he couldn't do. And I told him, take your ass to bed, and tomorrow when you get up and start playing, do yourself a favor and go to 2KU. And I do have a 2KU video on my YouTube as well. But go to 2KU. Spend 30 minutes, 40 minutes in 2KU. Ain't nothing wrong with it because they change things up. You never know. That was a bad shot. But I let him play. He switched some stuff around. Damn. And when I got on early Saturday morning, my free throw meter was gone. I shoot with the All-Pro stick, and the All-Pro stick was controlling my dribble moves. Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna let y'all watch this timeout. 1 second, you two. My bad, YouTube. I'm back in the building. Anyway, when I got on Friday night, you know, my free throw meter was gone. My shot meter was different. He changed the, instead of it being the green flame, it was something else. I think it was yellow. It was something that was black. I did not like it. I shoot the ball with the All Pro stick. The only thing I do with the only thing I use the square button for is the pump fake. That is it. I shoot with the All Pro stick. Something I've been telling my son for years that he needs to adapt. I told him if you want to shoot with the square, play NBA Live. You know, whenever it comes back out. But you know, he has switched so much stuff around. I didn't know what was what, and I was so frustrated by that I just decided.
Over Williams. Here's Jordan.
Lifesaver.
And the layup is up and in.
That's why I started him. That was I took Dwight Howard out of the starting lineup, and I started DeAndre Jordan with AD at the 4, Bron at the 3, Kent Bazemore at the 2, and of course Russell at the 1. And that was part of my aha moment, tweaking, messing around with the lineup. You know, with my starting lineup so early in the season or whatever. It's like, it seems like DeAndre Jordan just grabs everything. So bumping the difficulty level down after playing my exhibition game at Superstar and then playing my first MyGM game at Superstar and getting blown out extremely in both games, I bumped it down to All-Star to default, and I had a lot better luck.
LeBron against Williams. Here's Jordan and
DeAndre Jordan. Look at him. He works. He works. You understand me? The man works. But my son, he had changed so much stuff around. He adjusted sliders. You know, he just, I couldn't believe it. I was pissed. And when he woke up Saturday morning, you know, I was laying down here on my couch in my recliner, and he came down because I sleep with my TV on. And, you know, he was like, Dad, can I play the game? You know, I said, yeah, you can play, but let me tell you one motherfucking thing. That's what I told him. I got in. I went in on him. And I made him turn the game on, and I made him change everything back to the way it was when he turned the damn thing on. And I told him, why don't you know, instead of just changing everything around, as soon as you get the game, you know, you didn't even get a chance to get used to it. Try some things the way that they were before you look at him again. Look at him.
Shoots over George.
DeAndre, he grabbed everything. I said, you know, get used to it. Try to get used to it the way it was. I also changed my minutes per quarter. I was playing 7 minutes a quarter. Then I bumped it up to 8 minutes a quarter, and I lost again. So I was on one in my season. I bumped it up to 9 minutes a quarter. I lost again. It was a close one though. So I bumped it up to 10 minutes, and I won my first one, and that's what I decided to leave it as.
The pass to Monk. Los Angeles
call another timeout real quick. But yeah, you know, started using the pick and roll more. Started looking for that little bit of space coming off the pick and roll or sizing my opponent up. Using R2 and flicking up on the All Pro stick to go into my, you know, my specific players' own specific ISO moves or whatever. And I said, okay, but really, and I'm gonna tell y'all really what had me sour on the game. And when it came to my moment, I said, okay, this is going to be it. The fatigue was killing me, YouTube. The fatigue was fucking killing me. Like, I played that first exhibition game on 7 minutes a quarter, and it was like, first of all, from all the other 2Ks, we have just become used to mashing on the turbo button. You know what I'm saying? To get us where we want to get to. But shit, within that first 2 minutes of that 7 minute a quarter exhibition game that I played, within the first 2 minutes of the first quarter, it was less than good block, AD. It was like 2 minutes, maybe 2.5. And I went to call my first time out. Good block, AD. I went to go call my first time out, and LeBron James' fatigue factor was at a fucking 61 from 100. 2.5 minutes in the game. And I was like, I know I wasn't holding the turbo button that much, but I took 3 shots in a row with him. He went from 100 down to 61. I said, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So I took him out for what it seemed like there was the whole first half because I didn't want to put him back in until he was at least a 94 or 95. And I mean, look at him now. He's the 88. I just put AD in his 99, DeAndre Jordan 94. You know, I just put Russell back in his 100. They stay closer to fresh now. My real aha moment, shit. I had to bump that stamina from 50 and the fatigue from 50. I bumped the stamina up to 65, and I bumped the fatigue down to 30. I believe it was 30. I bumped it down to 37. It was an odd number. And that's what I have it on now. And you want to know what? I still have to use my whole roster. I still have to use my timeouts. But at the same time, LeBron James does not go from 100 to a fucking 61 in fatigue in the first 2 minutes of the game. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. And there's no way you could be comfortable playing that way, especially because I'm playing on 2 minutes a quarter.
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
Jordan. The shot that time, not on target.
But I had to bump that fatigue and bump the stamina up and bump the fatigue down. I had to. Because you cannot be comfortable playing probably no more than 3 minutes a quarter, maybe even 4. With fatigue at 50 and stamina at 50, and you playing your MyGM mode against the computer? Come on, man. You might as well forget about it. And I mean, I know LeBron is up there in age or whatever, but I mean, come on, man. The dude's superhuman. He's superhuman. He's not going to get that tired that fast. There's no way.
Now here's James.
I should have took
Jordan
that.
with the screen on Williams. Over Williams. Here's Jordan. It's good. Now
DeAndre cleaned it up for me. But yeah, I could not believe that LeBron's fatigue level was that low that fast. I said, no, this is not going to work. So now that I done, bump my sliders, save my sliders underneath, my profile, and told my son, you play on my profile, don't touch nothing. You better learn how to shoot with the shot stick, dribble shoot with the All-Pro stick or the square, and do all your moves the way the All-Pro stick is set up.
He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. James. Jordan with the screen on Williams. Over Williams. Nice shot by James.
Okay, off the screen. Like I said, but I had my aha moment. Look, 3 in the mid-range. That's why he got his 10 points tonight. It's been hard. He's been struggling shooting. Not even gonna lie. But yeah, it's official for me. Look at those percentages. LeBron is down to 83, but DJ 85. Russ 96, so he was just at 100. It's just more manageable this way. Leave that shit on 50-50. Playing against the computer? Yeah, right. So I'm anxious to find out, how the My Career mode works. How fast your player gets tired.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to James. Over Favors. James, no good.
How fast your My Career player gets tired, you understand? And I'm anxious. I'm a bit anxious to find that out. What that stuff is like in the My Career mode. Damn it. But I think I only got this set to record for 30 minutes, and then it's going to save it. So
Gilgeous-Alexander against Westbrook. Lets it go from the wing.
Look at DJ getting everything.
LeBron against Williams. No good from 18.
Yeah, I missed a lot with LeBron. I missed a lot with it. But, officially, NBA 2K22, man, 9.5 out of 10. I love the changes. Even though the computer is definitely difficult to play against, it's still the challenge. I love the challenge. I really do. I love it. And I haven't played any other mode except MyGM mode yet. But dirty work. Another trophy.
It really was. It's never going to be.
But leave it at 9.5 out of 10, y'all. I love the halftime show as well. The stats, the commentary, the announcers, the crowd action, the new animations. It's amazing.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You keep taking
care
care
of player of the
business.
game?
How is your game traveling on the road?
We just try to have a road warrior mentality. We understand when we go on the road, it's just us. The Laker faithful, they travel with us too sometimes, but we know it's just